Premier Stephen Marshall there is saying it's just too risky to ease travel restrictions at this point.
That's right. Health officials had been watching this situation in New South Wales very closely. These cases, of course, new cases, a major concern for them. Authorities made the decision a few weeks ago to scrap the opening of the border to New South Wales, the ACT and Victoria on July 20 because of the situation in Victoria at the time. But they had signalled their intention to still open to New South Wales and the ACT on that date. But this morning, the Transition Committee made the decision that wouldn't be able to happen. The Premier, Stephen Marshall, citing that Crossroads Hotel cluster specifically as the reason for that.
The super spreader event, which has occurred at the Crossroads Hotel on the Hume Highway, is really of great concern. There are now many hundreds, in fact probably in excess of 1,000 people that are now in isolation as part of that super spreader event.
Now, the Transition Committee hasn't given another date of when the border might be able to open. They want to continue to watch that situation in New South Wales and see if they can get it under control faster than what Victoria is being able to do. The Transition Committee, the key decision makers in this pandemic, do meet every Tuesday and Friday, so they will reconvene at the end of the week, but it's likely much will change drastically in that short time frame. The Premier, Stephen Marshall, did acknowledge the inconvenience this would cause a lot of people, many people booking flights interstate to see loved ones, friends who they possibly haven't seen for a number of months now, based on that July 20 date, but that won't be able to happen.
We know that this is going to be very inconvenient for people who perhaps have already made plans, business plans, family reunification plans, but our primary responsibility in South Australia is to the health, safety and welfare of all South Australians.
Now, it is a soft border closure with New South Wales and the ACT. People can still enter, but they have to quarantine for 14 days. So it is different to that hard closure we have in place with Victoria. But certainly we're watching the situation, those cases in New South Wales, and the decision from the Transition Committee in the weeks going forward.